How's it going, guys? This is Vince. One thing I've been meaning to do this year is to try to start vlogging, getting in front of the camera. And I found a pretty good opportunity in reading some of the new rumors that were leaked out for the Fujifilm XT4. I've been a huge advocate. I'm shooting this on an XT3 right now, and I've completely loved this camera. So I'm excited to see what the follow-up to this is going to be. Now, some of the rumored specs are basically that it's going to have an articulating screen in the back. So it's going to fold out, flip out, all that. Something like a GH5. So that's pretty cool for most people that want to vlog or just get a crazy angle while doing video. It's supposed to have IBIS, in-body image stabilization. And that's actually really helpful from what I've found, especially shooting video handheld. I do a lot of event work, so to always just have that use and I guess comfortability of just being able to handheld and do whatever I need to without all the jitters makes life so much easier. Because of that, I barely would use a gimbal. And one of the other big features of this camera is that they're actually doubling the battery life of the previous XT3. So I think it's going from like 1200, I don't know if it's watts, mAh, whatever, to about 2300. So it seems like this camera is going to be able to last you all day. I've been a huge fan of the Fujifilm cameras for about a couple years now. I had the XT2, and when I first got that, it just stayed on my hip all day. It was like a third hand, a third arm, and it made me want to shoot more. With the XT3, I actually purchased it as a backup to have another hybrid camera to be able to do photo and video when the A7 III I had kind of took a crap on me. Around this time last year, funny enough. And I've really enjoyed using it. I find it to be a very intuitive camera. I find it to be very easy to use. It's crop sensor as opposed to full frame, but if you ask me, I don't think it really makes that big a difference. Some people are gonna be like, oh, the shallow depth of field and blah blah blah. Like, have it, The cool thing about Fujifilm and crop is that the lenses are significantly cheaper. So you're looking to spend maybe something like $800 brand new for a lens and used for something like $400 or $500, as opposed to one of these G Masters or full frame Canon lenses running for about $2200. So if you ask me, to be able to have all this great just image quality, features, and affordability, there's a reason why more people are shooting on the Fujifilm cameras as opposed to, all these Sonys and Canons and whatever. One thing that I haven't read, but fingers crossed, I hope they release on the actual announcement date, is to have raw video on the XT4. Now, I've been seeing a lot of cameras have it, some of these new cameras, the Panasonic SH1, which is now the new Netflix approved camera. You've got the Nikon Z6, you've got the Canon 1DX Mark III, and of course you've got the Panasonic Blackmagic Pocket Cinemas. So if we can get IBIS, bigger battery, articulating screen, Fuji colors, which are already great, plus 10-bit, and raw video, and all for the price. I think they leaked it for about $1,600. It's looking like a powerhouse of a camera again, and not to sound like a fanboy, but every year that they release this XT line, it always ends up being camera of the year, ends up getting all these awards. And yeah, personally, I jumped on the Sony bandwagon. I had the A7S II and the A7 III, and it's great, but the menus and the functionality of it is such a pain that, honest to God, it's February now. I think for the past 6 months, I picked up that camera maybe once or twice, unless specifically requested, just, to match cameras on certain projects. But honestly, man, I've really loved this camera. The XT3's just been super fun to use. I convinced my girlfriend, she was looking for a camera, or I'm sorry, my fiance now. She was looking for a camera, and I told her this was the way to go. Like, personally, this is what I used, and she's been really happy with that as well. Anyone that asks if you're looking for a hobbyist camera or you're looking for something to really, do high level end work, I really suggest the Fujifilm XT line. It's been one of my favorite things to use. It makes it fun to shoot again, and it is a powerhouse of a camera at a great value, at a great price. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week, February 25th, 26th, I think. They're actually gonna announce it. I'm super hyped to see it, and yeah, keep it locked. If you like, I guess, the cool pictures in the back, you appreciate the sweater I got going on. I wanna be doing more camera or equipment videos like this, and I wanna start doing more tutorials, just, from really complicated, intricate things to, I guess, more ease of use that hopefully your grandma or your mom could pick it up, you know? So yeah, check it out. If you like these photos, these sweaters, let me know. And yeah, see you soon. Peace.